every patient goes into home hospital with a care plan, but sometimes their conditions change. We have a licensed ambulance that we drive, and we have all the equipment in our vehicle so we can treat the patient in their home. The vehicles that we have are well equipped with a lot of different devices that we need to access. We didn't have a workspace to prepare our equipment to bring it into the patient home. It was the juggling act, trying to, hold this box and get what we need out of it, holding it on basically the bumper of the vehicle.
Mass General contacted us with a need for a custom part, and given the new equipment that we were able to get in the last few years, we were able to help them out with some custom design fabrication. We were able to kind of take the aspects of it that they had already figured out and incorporate it into our software that we were teaching the kids how to use to design the pieces and put it into our fancy new machine here. All the kids were able to look at the piece before we were entering the design process and able to kind of take a one-to-one and convert it from wood to metal.
We looked at what they had, their wood, how far it was going to stick out, and said, listen, you've got to have some stability to it, some strength to it. So we decided the thickness of the steel, the type of steel was going to be needed. So we came up with the stainless steel, we came up with the thickness of the steel.
Because of the heaviness of some of their equipment, to pull it out as opposed to pulling out a shelf had actually limited the amount of work they were able to get done. Mr. Boyd presented the project to us as a whole, and then whoever had time in their day. So I just happened to be the one to work on it. We were very careful when we were laying them out, just to keep them nice and avoiding scratches and sharp edges and keeping it nice and clean.
The shelf that we got as a wonderful project here from Minuteman High School is helping us to save our backs as we're working for our patients. To access some of these medications, if we had to put some injectable solution into a bag of saline, where would we do that safely? If we were not able to see where we were, if it was dark, or if we needed to go into a patient's home with everything pre-mixed, this is kind of a space for us to work. The shelving unit that they came up with and welded so well for us is a tremendous addition. It allows us to access and use our equipment really well. I really think that what we're participating in now and what we're seeing, care being provided in the home, is a shift, and it's necessary for medicine to continue to advance and take care of patients in a really personal way.
There's definitely a lot of pride when we're working in the community like this, and it's always nice to know that not only are you building this thing, but that this thing is going to help people.